Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing my Liveglam bag with you guys. I got the Liveglam Morphe, and then Liveglam also has a lippy one, and they do have an eyeshadow one. On the lippy one, it's like, I think you get like 3 lippies, or on the eyeshadow one, I think it's just like one eyeshadow palette, and they are $20 each month. And they do come out, like, you get them at the end. I think you're billed like around the 15th for them, and then after the 15th they'll get shipped out. But I kind of like the Morphe brushes myself. And another thing is, like, for someone who don't have that many brushes, they can actually build their brushes up pretty fast, because you are guaranteed to get at least $20 worth of brushes every time. So, which will be somewhere, I've always got like 4 or 5 brushes. So the first thing is Happy Holidays. Holiday, yep. Okay, so then it tells you about our brushes. So we'll put that to the side. I did open one of my brushes. I got the Morphe Ilm 458 contour brush. It's just a little flat contour brush. It's great to like contour your nose with, or right in your cheeks or your jawbones. It's a neat little brush. I like it myself. I think it's a good brush to contour your nose with, and that's what I'll probably be doing the most with it. Okay, so our next one is so we got the Ilm 553. It's just a big flat brush. Seems like a good brush. Let me go ahead and see what else we got. Okay, so it looks like we got a blending brush, and we did get the Ilm 531. So a pretty good brush. Then we got the Ilm 513. Which I have all kinds of these, but now I don't have one like this. I do have a Morphe brush kind of like this, but the tip is different. This is like a harder, like the bristles, I don't know if you can see, like they're not actually all black. They're very hard and not that bendable, so when you're putting your eyeliner on, it's going to be a very stiff brush. And then the spoolie at the other end. Okay, so now we will go back to our paper to see what they are for. So this one is the Pointed Pro Blender. It adds a dash of glam to those eyes using, okay, so it's just a blending brush. It's like be good like to blend stuff out, or right here above, you know, in your crease area, it would work good there. Or if you didn't want to use it for that, you could also use it as a highlighter brush. Okay, so the Ilm 553. Okay, so in this brush is together. So this will give you, or it's saying it will give you polished brows. I wished. Okay, and this is a cheek rosier than Mrs. Claus, using this tapered. It is a blush brush, which I don't know. I really got a lot of blush brushes, but I got a lot of powder brushes too. I kind of think this would be like good to set the under eyes with myself, besides using it just for like blush, which, you know, all brushes we can use for anything we want to. But I do think the way it is designed, like where it's flat and then flat here on the bottom too, I think it would be just like really good to like bake your under eyes. When you want to bake them, you can just powder that on and let it bake. Okay, so this is the 1-inch flat contour. And it is good to define your jawline and your nose, which I already have like a bunch of brushes for this to do my jawline. I really needed a good brush to do, which I've got them for my nose, but I was going to buy me a new one for my nose anyway, and I think this is perfect. But that is really like everything I got in my bag. But I am happy with these brushes. I didn't look up to see how much they cost, but they're probably around at least $5 a piece, so I know I got my money's worth. And this one's probably a little bit more, I'm not really sure. I did have one problem with last month's brushes. So the other day I was doing my makeup, and I was like using the one I got to I was doing my jawline, and all at once there I had bristles. I was like trying to like blend it out, and then I had bristles, like actually one went into my eye, but it was like all over my face. So it is a good idea when you get your brushes to make sure you wash them. I don't think it's like a defect in the brushes that reason why they was like falling out, because to my knowledge, and I don't think I'm wrong, these are real Morphe brushes, so I don't think it was like a defect or anything. I think it was just like I didn't wash it out good enough. I did like wash it, but I didn't really scrub it. So I think this time I'm like really gonna do like I would really clean a brush, because that like really freaked me out having getting them in my eyes and stuff. I had trouble getting one of the little hairs out of my eyes, but these are, so far I've not had no trouble with the services. Love the brushes. Morphe makes some of the best brushes there are, but I guess we all know that. I mean, I don't know, I like Morphe, and then Luxie, and there's a couple more that I like pretty good, Stigma, but Morphe's like been like my all-time favorite since I started makeup. And like this look I made today, I did use all Morphe brushes on it, which I don't know, I'm having a little trouble with this eyeshadow palette. This is my problem. Like, first time you wear eyeshadow or any kind of makeup, is like, I don't like first reviews, like, or first impressions or anything like that, because, like, first time I used this, I absolutely loved it, which I still love this makeup. I got this palette, like, at the 1st of December, or, well, the 1st of this month, and, I mean, I absolutely fell in love with it first time using it, and I've made other looks since, but the second time using it, it was like, I don't know, like something was burning my eyes out. Like I used one of the shimmer shades in it, and had done under the eye line, or not the eye line, underneath the waterline, and it just like totally started burning my eyes, and I was like freaking out, figuring, I don't know, if it thought something got in my eyes. It felt like chemicals. But I do not like first impressions, because every time I've used this, and this is probably like the 4th or 5th time, well, no, it's been something every time. And like today, like right here on the purple, like this side over here is like a little bit brighter because I've been keep going in with it, but like the purple faded on me. I've never seen anything ever in my life ever do that before. Like I was putting, by the time I got over to this side, this one like faded, and I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, how does eyeshadow fade like that? It was just like it was like water paint or something, and it just like changed colors. I was like, it was kind of freaky. But I do hate first impressions, because I don't think they're right. I don't even go by them when I see someone doing it, because I know the next time being used, it could be actually, you're going to use different colors, or might use it in a different way, and it always ends up you know, it could go either way. It could be good or it could be bad. And first impressions, it might go right. But always remember that when you're watching first impressions or something like that, remember that you might want to check after they've used it for a few times, because that's what I think is the best, because makeup just seems to be like first impressions. I've seen the love stuff and then turn around and hate it after that. But I'm glad you guys watched my video, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.